God, please, no! No! No!
What is up, guys? Sawcasm here, and today I have for you guys a very quick, rushing, and aggressive SN6 DNA bomb. So the class setup that I'm using real quick is the SN6 with no attachments because I was going for the camouflage in this game. I'm also using perk 1, low profile and lightweight for that extra speed boost, which is very good for rushing, obviously. Blind eye, toughness, scavenger for the third perks, which are pretty much my go-to. I'm using UAV system hack and warbird score streaks. Now, the warbird is something that usually I don't run, but since I had 2 free slots from not using any attachments, I was actually able to run this. So I noticed that the warbird actually was a vital part of this gameplay that you see here, because when you're being aggressive, you're rushing, it can actually relieve a lot of the pressure off of you. So for example, if you're like in the enemy spawn and they just keep spawning, there's so many of them, you know, they just keep coming towards you, there are times when you feel a little bit overrun and overwhelmed, even if you're better than the players that you're up against. So, you know, if there's just too many of them, sometimes there's just too many of them and you don't have enough bullets in the clip, or you just don't have the reaction time to kill them all, whatever it is. But with a warbird or something, some kind of kill streak like that, that kind of is in the air and you don't need to control it, and you could still do your thing while it's up in the air, and it can relieve a lot of pressure off of you, especially while you're in the enemy spawn. So instead of having to kill maybe like 5 people at once, it can maybe take out 2 of them potentially. So it's just certain things like that that could really make the difference between you living or dying. So in this video, what I want to talk about is rushing effectively, you know, how to rush, why to rush, and play aggressive in Advanced Warfare. So in the previous Call of Duties, I was not so rush heavy. I was more of the assault rifle, pick a choke point, and kind of let the enemies come to me. But in this game, it's much more important, in my opinion, to be the aggressor. And being the aggressor doesn't always mean just straight out rushing. Like, you don't have to just go bananas and bonkers. You don't have to rush everywhere, not looking, pay attention. You know, that's what people think rushing is, but that's not really a good way to play. I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead, feel free, but it's not always the most effective. So being aggressive is much more important, much more effective playstyle. Basically, being aggressive is coming to the enemies rather than letting them come to you, and this is very important in Advanced Warfare for a couple reasons. One, the UAV is so strong, ridiculously strong, as you see here. The UAV with threat allows you to see the enemies through walls, in case you didn't already know. So that's the customization you need to do to the UAV to get that. And if you are aggressive when you have it up, you can just keep cycling through them like infinitely, pretty much. And so you want to keep stacking this basically overpowered kill streak, you know, and by using it, you could just get another one relatively easy. I don't want to say it's like instantaneously easy, but as you see here, I'm just doing exactly what I'm talking about. You know, I just play super aggressive so I could just continuously get my kill streaks, my UAVs, and get a UAV from my UAV, kill streak from my kill streak, and my bada bing from my bada boom. So the other reason you want to be so aggressive and how to be effective while rushing and being aggressive is the exosuit movement and jumps, because in previous Call of Duties we didn't have this exosuit, but this thing is so powerful for aggressive players, submachine gun players, because it can allow you to instantly gap close between you and an enemy, and it will really limit the chances that they'll be able to kill you from afar. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. I think in a future video, maybe like a part 2, I'm going to get more in depth and just take a closer look at rushing and the exosuit maneuvers that you could use to help you rush and be aggressive, because I really wasn't able to get as in depth as I would have liked in this video. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like rating. If you hated it, be sure to dislike it, leave some beautiful comments, and unsubscribe.